Welcome to the American Dream Selling Charlotte. I'm your host, Susan Dolan. Today we're going to be meeting with my favorite publication, LKN Magazine. We're also going to be at the photography studio of Carrie Allen. It's called the Daylight Room here in Plaza Midwood. We'll be interviewing Keela Johnson, the publisher owner of the magazine. Find out what wonderful things she has in store. Hi, we're here today with Keela Johnson, the publisher and owner of LKN Magazine.
I am so excited, Susan. Thank you for inviting me. I've been thinking about this for a long time, so thank you for including me.
You're welcome. I'm so happy to have you.
It's been a fun day.
So I have some questions. What inspired you to start LKN Magazine here?
2020, I turned over the magazine to my daughter, the Winston-Salem publication. So to back up, we have 3 magazines in Winston-Salem. And my husband and I, after I turned the magazine over to her, we retired down to Lake Norman. And we're here like 2 weeks, maybe. Seriously, not long at all. And I realized that retirement was not for me. So I'd always admired the Lake Norman magazine that was here when we had our summer home down here. I just had this idea. There's plenty of room, there's lots of businesses and lots of content. So I had the idea to start a magazine down here.
How do you decide on content and topics for each feature?
Oh my goodness, Susan, I'm glad you asked me that because we work really hard on our editorial calendar. We start that in November, December for the following year, and we set it up for the whole entire year, send it to ad agencies and whoever asks for it. But a lot of our content comes from our team of writers, and they do a fantastic job, and they send in relevant topics to this location. The greater Lake Norman area is so amazing. There's a lot to write about, as well as our advertising story that we support and tell people love to see the face behind the business. We hear that over and over on our surveys. So that, and then there's the seasonality, of course, we have to work with too, but it's a moving target. We just do it as we go.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share about the magazine?
I just want to say that we've been so well received with this community, and I'm so grateful. And we really, really value relationships. I think you know that, and hopefully many do, but we want to be known in the community for the magazine that cares. I mean, we do care about people. Nothing makes me happier than to see a small business succeed. So that's my favorite part of my job, and I'm a great matchmaker. I've made some good matches. I have a business in Winston-Salem, in fact, that's going to be opening up down in Huntersville, Cornelius area. From my relationship down here. So anyway, it's a lot of great things that happen. I have a great relationship with Carrie Allen, our photographer, who is amazing. She is. Yeah, she is. And then we just have, so many supporters that even some that came from Winston-Salem that believed in what we did in Winston-Salem so much they wanted to break into this market. So I have one advertiser that advertises from Winston-Salem, and he's a complete rehab, which he does neuropathy, and people drop to Winston-Salem to see his practice. He's a well-known doctor, and I'm grateful for those relationships.
Thank you so much for joining me today on the American Dream Selling Charlotte, where we met with LKN Magazine Keela Johnson, the publisher and owner, Carrie Allen, and her amazing studio, the Daylight Room. See you next time.